Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Calm down. Cake's blowing up. Volume is... Yeah, you're right. Let's get that gain up. Let's get that gain up, baby. Let's get that gain up. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. This is a show you've never seen. High vibes of abundance to the Lifer crew. Shout out to Higher Frequency. We are always on a higher frequency. Have you said thank you today? Have you said thank you today? I'm going to say it one more time. Have you said thank you today, baby? I'm feeling awesome. Feeling ready to rock. Feeling hard as rock. Feeling hard as just feeling good as gold, baby. Feeling ready to rock, man. I really like what's going on today. Just freaking loving life. And, yeah, man. Things are going well. Things are going good. It's a blessed day to be alive, man. We made it through. And it may not be over yet, but let's take a look at the charts. Let's get into it. And let's have some fun. Also got the intro, right? And let's play that intro. Let's see what goes on. Let's play that drone intro. Thank you guys for coming on in. Appreciate that. Those are all my own personal drone shots, but I figured I'd share them with you with the intro every day to get everyone kind of ready to go, really involved, really inspired. I mean, thank you guys for coming on in. Appreciate that. I'm inspired by beautiful places, beautiful things, and yeah, so I just want you guys to understand that. Yeah. And we will keep it moving. Got the hip-hop vibe today. Which actually, you may want to change it up, no? To more hype. Some more hypey music. I want to be hyped today, man. Just keep it moving. You know? Dope step. Wait. Always comes back to the synthwave. Synthwave is pretty nice. We'll see. We'll pick a synthwave. I like the house music too, though. Synthwave, no. It's got. I like house. I honestly like house music. I think I'm a house fan, man. Big house fan. Once I get the music going, it's on. It's on. There we go. All right, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. We're going to get pumping. A bit on the overexposed side on the top of the video. No, it's not overexposed at all on the top of the video. It's not. You're lucky you're even getting that video. Lifer, shortcut. Shout out to R yesterday. Worked very well. Hey, man. There you go, bro. You got to put it out in the radar, man. You know? Always making you guys money. Always on point. Always checking out what's going down. Let's take a look at R just to begin the day. One of my favorite privacy coins in the game. You know? It's going to step up. Going to get up to the Monero status. Let's take a look at R. R starting to make a move. You can see it right there. See? Coming out of this falling wedge and breaking on out. R starting to make that move. If it breaks up here, it's going to continue up. Whole market seeing a bit of a punchback. You could even see these tiny little crap coins starting to make a move. So anything could make a move coming on up. So stay tuned for that and be watchful. Hey, Lifer, Bunny pumped today. Hey, man, anything's good when Bunny pumps. Let's take a look at our PancakeBunny. The whole market kind of booming. Pancake, that's a bump. You call that a bump. But, hey, it's better than nothing, right? 21 all the way up to 29. 30, I mean, that's a 30% pump. I'll take that. That's a good enough pump for me. So, yeah, you're right. It did pump. It did pump. Shout out to all my lifers out here. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is what, guys? That is your time, man. That is your time. And we're going to get into Bitcoin. Ethereum starting to make a move, but don't be stressed. You know, Ethereum could come here to 28 and come all the way back down to the top of the pattern at 24. So don't be like, don't buy into this as if everything is gravy. You know, I want to stay cautious until we see more support on Bitcoin, but we'll take a look right now. What happened with Bitcoin? Ooh. So right off the bat, let's look at it. Now, when you're in these time frames, you have to just focus on smaller ideas, right? So right off the bat, to me, this was a bit of an ascending triangle on the 15-minute. That is beginning to break out. Now, it's at resistance at 37.8 right here. Look, this is the last time we got here was a fake out. We got to break above this line. You can see how it's like, oh, we want to play games with this line. Let's zoom in on here and like take a real good look at this. So when we focus in on that, right, and we see what's going on here. All right, overexposed. I guess if you want to play these games. Am I on manual? It's hard when you can't see the camera to be the cameraman, honestly. Overexposed. I gotta use this to see it. That's making it light. I want to make it dark. There we go. That should be less overexposed for you, you pain in the ass. All right, brother? You're freaking pain in the ass. All right, Lifer, does it look... Lifer, it does look overexposed. Now it doesn't. So there you go. You can take that and shh. I'm a cameraman by trade, man. Anyway, where to buy R? BNB doing its thing. Everything doing its thing, man. Everything doing its thing. Let's take a look at what happened in here. All right. You have to remember, I'm an old man at heart. I'm a young guy, but I have an old man in me. I'm like a stubborn old guy. So look, if this breaks above here, 37.7, it'll break on out. I'm a photographer too. Yeah, let me see your reel. Let me see your reel, man. I just showed you mine. So check it out. Multifaceted bastard. Yeah, that's what the task is. No matter what the task is, multifaceted bastard. No matter what the task is. So look. Definitely a bit of a double bottom for me here too as well. I mean, am I wrongs or am I wrongs? That's a double bottom. Clearly a W. So beautiful as beautiful. So far so good. Bitcoin finding support and making a higher low, a second higher low. It's got to make a higher high here in this channel. See this channel? Higher high. So if Bitcoin does not break 38K right now, I will be very, very disappointed. So Bitcoin, you need to break above this high. We can break above this high. We can call this as support. 38K can become support yet again. And you can see, look, bounce here, rejection there, bounce there. You can see how much we've had in this simple area. Look, we have a bounce right there. Let me move it all the way out. We got a bounce right there with the wick coming in. Okay. We got a resistance movement right there. Resistance right there. Okay. Then we got resistance right there again. We bounced right there. We bounced right there. We bounced right there. We bounced right there. We came close. So you can see we have bounced off this 38K region. It is strong resistance and support. It's a very, very known region here. Let's throw on the VPVR as well. VPVR is the visual range. Let's see what we see here on the VPVR. And you see we got some buy orders here. Heavy buy and sell orders right here. This is, look at it. It's a line in the sand. So this is also giving us the indication. Extreme. Look, 36K is hard support. Look at that. A lot of buying and selling on that line. So 36K supporting us. 38K looking nice. If we can get above 38K, we need to break above this line. We need to break above this line. Oversold on the 15-minute suggests that we will kind of bounce from here. Get a little bit. Ooh, we're getting the push up. We're getting the push up. There it is. The candle is growing. The candle is growing as we speak. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's happening. Is it happening? It's happening. It just happened. Yes. 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 But look, we just broke above that wick. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. So now look, we're breaking above it, man. And look, we got a new candle and we're ripping 37,930. Can we do it? Can we push it to the limit? Let's do this, man. Bitcoin, baby. Oh my God. And it's starting to grow. Get to that 38K. Let's show these people what Bitcoin can do. Now look, breaking out of an ascending triangle, a rising wedge actually too. So this could have broken to the downside. We had this piped out like this for a long time. We were all watching this channel and we were like, are we going to break to the downside or break to the upside? Now this could be a fake out. If it broke to the downside, I mean, the measured move was back to 33K, right? This is a rising wedge, 68% chance of break to the downside. You want to give them the ad? All right, come on. Quick.
Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the red bell and the notification button and give us like. And you can always watch this video again.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Oh, watch the green screen. Oh, she's crawling through the lights, folks. She's crawling through them. Oh my God, what a beautiful day to be alive. I have a cracked screen now. Smash the like button for 38K, fam. And we might even have a 9K watch party here. We're going for 9K on the subscription, on the subs, man. We have 8,960. Can we get 40 people to hit that like button during the live stream? Unbelievable. Morning Salmon Lifer fans. Shout out to everyone here. Shout out to Francisco Furtado. Woo! Woohoo! We're doing them, man. We're doing them. So look, 36,888. I gotta, come on, life. Come on. So I'm going to go to a smaller time frame, 5 minute. I want to see if we are, okay, we're looking strong so far, so good, pushing up. Looks like we are going to break through support on the 5 minute, which is really nice. And I'm not trying to tell you to use the 5 minute, guys. It's not what you want to be doing. Use it just to zoom in at times. Give us a big trade at 9K. What's your opinion on XRP? Shout out to Nerdy Deep Poo. Shout out to all the new people in the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. It's a new type of stream. This is a new type of day. This is a new type of vision. We almost at 38K, baby. 37.9, man. Can we hold 37.9? All I want to do is see us break this previous wick here. Look, we got that high. And then look, that was on May 31st. Okay, so now we've been consolidating for a whole day and a half now, trying to find our way. Honestly, you know what? 5 minute cup and handle, baby. Am I wrong or am I wrong? Or am I right? Or am I too right to be wrong? Am I too wrong to be right? Who knows? I like to play with your mind. But the idea is this. Okay. If I say yellow, 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 and then I say, tell me what fruit. Write down what fruit. Guys, what fruit are you thinking about? Write it in the comment section. What fruit are you thinking about? What fruit? What fruit? What fruit? What fruit are you thinking about? What fruit are you thinking about? So watch, I'm going to say, I should write something in my hand, but I'll write, someone will say something with a, a kiwi. This guy, wow, the 5 minute time frame. I'm just looking at this cup and handle. I was on the 5-minute time frame because I want to look closely at this previous high, and I want to see that we're breaking this previous high, like on a very close scale. I also want to see if we were making a flag or some type. I wanted to see if there was market structure here to suggest that we would be able to consolidate, but this suggests that we go all the way here up to 39K. So 39K is the measured move of this 5-minute cup and handle, which if you can believe that. And we are breaking out of what looks like an ascending triangle from here on an ending point. But if you look at it in the bigger time frame, it definitely is a rising wedge. And the rising wedge had a 38% chance, a 68% chance of a break to the downside. And so far, so good that it's a double bottom. We did double bottom here. Bitcoin loves to double bottom. But, you know, need I say more? We double bottom kind of here. And that wasn't, you know, we eventually would still collapse. So we did this double bottom. People say, oh, that's the end of the run. We're going to start making our move up. And we moved up only to dump again. So I'm just watchful. I'm very watchful of Bitcoin. You can see we have heavy resistance here at 56,840. So why is this only cryptocurrency that you should invest in? What is the only cryptocurrency? Nano. Just, it's all nano. Nothing but nano. No, I mean, I invest in a multitude of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin bull run over or 100K this year. This bull run, I will say something right now. Banana. There you go. Someone said banana. I knew someone would say banana. Banana, banana, banana. See? And why did you say banana? Because I said yellow many times. You just got primed by subconscious priming. Okay? So check it out. BTC. All right? 37,950, man. We break through at 38K. I'm telling you, it'll be a glorious day for us. Let's just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. And let's go on. Let's see what's going on. Cake back in the game above 20. Starting to make a move. Cake is just following Bitcoin too. I put a call out for Cake here on the smaller time frames. And I said Cake to break out. And look, it followed my line to the T. Like, it actually followed my line exactly as if someone... I drew this line yesterday on the live. I mean, this is insane. Cake broke out exactly on the 1 hour. Exactly as I said it would. Literally followed my line. Usually it doesn't follow my line like that. But that's how creepy I am when it comes to this stuff. Just 40 more subscribe. Yeah, we need 40 people. Hit that sub button, baby. And we're getting all the way. Stay silk. Say silk 10 times. Silk, 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 silk. When can you take a look at hollow mining? They have 3 different rigs, 125, 10. You know what? I'm going to get into hollow mining. I like it. I like hollow chain, and I've been behind hollow chain for a long time. I think they're actually going to do big things. So as Bitcoin moves, Cake is going to move. You're going to start seeing a big move in Cake, Bitcoin, all these other coins. Unbelievable what's going down here. Damn, look at my Cake prediction, man. Went exactly to a T. To a T. And right now, I see it hitting 21. I had some resistance line here poised at about 2047, 2050. And we hit that exactly. See if we can... we got pullback from my first line. Then we came back again. This is crazy. Cake, baby. And, you know, honestly, you can put it in a bit of a cup and handle as well on the 1 hour. The handle doesn't always have to go to the downside. It can go sideways. It can go upwards. I've seen cups with a handle with a rising wedge, as long as it's a handle there. And there is a cup and handle with a bigger play. So beautiful right now. Beautiful. This is a bearish pennant, but you could say, you know what? This thing began to break out. So Cake is breaking out of the bear pennant. You know what? All we needed was a break to the upside out of the bear pennant. And I think we could be okay. Now, they could be faking us out. They could be faking us out, and you never know. We'll see what happens. You know, I don't trust it ever, but we'll see. We should come back down and test the previous low here at 19. It's usually the case, you know. One of these previous support lines should be tested. 19, 1870, something of that nature. But Cake all the way to $20.39 doing its thing. And now, you know, this is a measured move out of Cake. You could just take the length of this and say, okay, we're also going to break out here. That's back. That's back to support previous resistance there at $30. So $30 Cake incoming, 50% gains as long as the market can hold. The only thing I don't like to see, look, 1 hour is oversold. And that 4 hour was up there. I mean, that 4 hour was getting there. So the 4 hour is going to have to come down in a second and cool off. You know what I'm saying? Daily also is getting a little high. So I feel like we had a nice pump. But we'll see. I mean, we need to consolidate for a second here. But beautiful move for Cake in the last few days. All the way from 14 to 20. Making damn near 50% gains. Had you bought the bottom of Cake, the bottom was in at like 10. I mean, it's now up 100%. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, you made 100% gains. So it's crazy how the market was sketchy, but yet you could have made 100% in the last 9 days. And honestly, if you just played this triangle, put a stop loss here at the bottom trend line, and played it like a bull flag, there you go, all right? So Bitcoin doing its thing. Happy to see. Let me look at my Bitcoin prediction now. Where do I see Bitcoin going in the next few days? Shout out to Kevin Tam. Shout out to Hadouken. What do you think is a good entry for DOT? When BNB up, cake will be up. Yeah, tutoring session tomorrow. Shout out to The Last Poet. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. What do cows drink? This guy. It still works. Oh, yeah, so I would say milk weighs late. But people just say milk because that's just what people would say, right? But cows don't drink milk, right? Baby cows drink milk. So Bitcoin fell out of the falling wedge. We all know that. But I just like to paint the story. And it was super surprising that we didn't hold this level here. So now you look. I like to look at weekly support and resistance personally right off the bat. That's like our big idea here. Now, one thing I kept saying, and I said it over and over and over and over. I probably said it 30 times. But I kept saying we have a swing up to swing up here. And we have a swing down to swing down here. That is hidden bullish divergence established. Clearly. And that tells me that the trend should continue to the upside. I said also the weekly was extremely oversold. And I said this is where you buy as much Bitcoin as you can down here on the weekly. I went through the charts and I said, and I'm not saying we're out of it yet. Sounds like I'm patting myself on the back for buying 33K, which I am. But we don't know yet. We don't know right yet. I'll do that when we're at 50K. Then I'll tell everyone, hey, look at me. I'm great. I'm just... but take a look. So in the last 4 years, 1, 2, 3, 4 times to buy Bitcoin, strictly. And you know what I'm saying? And we stayed strong, man. A lot of people, I'll be honest, we lost, crazy, man, how many people bail on the market when it gets sketchy. And, yeah. So, break to the upside, Bitcoin USDT on the weekly. Bart Simpson pattern played out. Did its thing. Look at the Bart Simpson. The known Bart Simpson. It is the Bart Simpson. Looks like the head of Bart perfectly. And also what some people were saying, possibly shoulder, head, shoulder. You can even see it here on the weekly now, which is kind of crazy. Didn't notice it before. So something to think about here, right? And that, look, shoulder, there was a head, and there was a shoulder. And we fall to the downside. Also, there was strong bearish divergence. Swing up to swing up. On the 3-day chart. That was swinging to the downside, telling you to get out of the trade, that things were going to rock. So this was just little ETA yet again. If you were listening to the news, Elon tweets, all that stuff, it was a distraction. From what was from looking at the charts. It's almost like they didn't want people to see the chart. They wanted people not to look at the chart. Remember, guys, when they want you not to look at the chart, focus onto the chart. Paper hands, man. What's your prediction for Bunny? So, Bitcoin now. Where can it go? What does it do? Well, it loves to fall out of the falling wedge and do a double bottom. Loves to do it. Has done it many times. So, what do I see happening for Bitcoin? Well, I think we reset on this weekly. Okay? So what I'm going to do here is map out a bit of a falling wedge. Right? That's like a bull flag, honestly, on the weekly chart. And if we break on out with the proper trajectory, doesn't let me hit the line exactly because the weekly likes to move in like chunks, but that's an $87,000 Bitcoin, right? And we're oversold on the weekly. I mean, if everything is, if I go to my plan, are we in a bullish pattern? Yes. Is the MACD turning in the pink and the blue line? No, but the blue line is curving, and we went through a lot of pain already. Do we see any divergences? Yes, we do. We see swing up to swing up here, but I see swing down on the oscillator, so I see hidden bullish divergence. And are you oversold on the oscillator? Yes. And I also see, and the RSI is in a falling wedge, which breaks to the upside as well. So all things bullish for me. When I go through my checklist that I've perfected and worked with for many years, it's telling me that this is a bullish pattern. Things are going to break to the upside. You could also put it in this and say it's in a bull flag. Will we consolidate huge? Is this just going to be a giant consolidated move till we boom up? We'll see. But there's my prediction, 87K measured move. 88K. I'll go to the 88. 88K is the measured move right here on the weekly chart, which has the biggest amount of weight per anything else. So that's the first thing you see right off the bat. Okay, let's go to the daily now. Now the daily is a little oversold. That's what worries me in doubling up. And this is what kind of gets me a little freaked out. We're not out of the woods yet. We broke out of a tiny little channel, but we didn't break out of the bigger bull flag. You see? And we're at the top. 9 out of 10 times, highly likely we make it back to 35K for a test. So, guys, I would be taking profits right now if I was in a trade. Why? Well, because we're pattern trading, okay? Number one, taking profits is the best thing you can do if you're up. So, mark my words. And we're at the end of the 4 hour, where it's pretty extended. So, even if we want to break out of this, I believe you want to kind of start scaling into a short right now, down to 7. You know, it's crazy, and I never say that, but, you know, back down to 35K. So don't be surprised we get rejected by 38K too, and we didn't break through 38K. I told you, that's been a rejection at this point. We're getting rejected by previous price action. We're below it. If we go back to that 5-minute chart we were looking at, and you want to look at that U section, and you want to see, did you break that high on the left side? We did not. So we don't break the high on the left side. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, hey, my chart says, hey, oversold on the 4 hour, oversold on the 1 hour. This is enough is enough. You know, this is where I scale out. I don't play games. Yes, we could see the push up and the retest, and that would be beautiful, and I would love it. Give it to me. But I'm telling you right now, we're here. We got up here. We looped back up. It's very rare we have 3 loops above the dotted line. 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Very rare. So I see this coming back to the downside, man, and retesting this previous high, which is still bullish if we can break out of this. But the one thing, then I go to the bigger time frame, the daily, and the daily also suggests that, like, this may happen on the 4 hour. And then the problem is we're going to get to the end of this triangle. We're going to get all the way here, and the daily's going to want to reset. So what I hope is the 4 hour can get us out of the pattern, and when the daily resets, we can either do this or flag out like that and be out here and be above resistance points. So I'm still weary right now. I'm still weary of this rally. I don't truly buy into it. All right. I'm not a full like, oh yeah, rally. I'm a little weary of the rally at this moment. So that's just something I want to be very clear of. And it's because of the oscillator on the 4 hour. And, you know, MACD just had a cross, but like lack of momentum in my opinion. What do I mean by that? Well, when we go into the MACD close, like I want to see big green bars. And we're already at the top of a pattern. Tells me we may get smothered here. So, Bitcoin's lying in the sand right now. You want to know what's going down? You're working. You're doing your thing. You put an alert here on this top trend line. You put an alert here on this top trend line. Get rid of my messy work here. But you put an alert here on this top trend line. I'd love to say, hey, we're breaking out. Like so. But I think we're just right at the end there. And you could almost put this in a falling wedge. See that? I've been rotating with this idea. Yes, honey, live streaming, baby. Okay, honey. Whatever you need to do, honey. She gets whatever she wants while I'm streaming. Hey, Daddy, could I buy a tank and drive it around the neighborhood? Sure, baby. Whatever you want, honey. Hey, Daddy, could I buy an ice cream cake and eat the whole thing? Yeah, whatever you want, honey. I'm live streaming. Taking advantage of me, man. So previous high, is this a falling wedge that could break to the upside and retest 49K? Could we get the opposite of the Bart Simpson pattern now? The inverse, like if we flip it upside down now. Is this going to make a Bart Simpson? You get it? Bart and come down on the Bart. Makes sense. Would look right what we just did. It would be the inverse of what we just did. Make the Bart Simpson and dump down, which is a dump to the upside. I'm just inverting it. So just kind of put that on your radar too as well. Okay. Only other thing is it's an inverted cup and handle as well too. And remember, guys, rounded tops are no good. When you can round the top, it's no good. You don't want to round top. Never. When you start rounding that top, nee. And dude, we went over this. I definitely went over this numerous times and said this is a falling wedge and it could break to the downside. Now I was hoping we were going to break out parabolic, right? But I said there's a 68% chance we break down. And the measured move was right here, basically 30K. So it wasn't entirely a surprise to the lifers of what will happen on Bitcoin. How's that TikTok life? Yo, I'm going to start today, man. I didn't do anything yet, but I'm going to start today. Get that ice cream cake, Summer. You're funny. You guys are funny, man. I love ice cream cake. Can I drive a tank across the neighborhood? Yeah, whatever you want. Surprise, MATIC isn't moving when all the other action is happening for most altcoins. All right. Now, I've been hard on WZRX. WRX. I've been telling you guys, this is my new jam right here. And look, dude, booming. I see it making its way on up out of that inverted head and shoulder. Gave you the trade. That happened. Okay? So we gave you this trade. We showed you the inverted head and shoulder. Said to watch WRX. It's going to break to the upside. Then the news happened where they banned it. But we had already been going over it. Popped on us. So shout out to all the lifers that took the call. Made a nice little gain from 125 up to 184. A nice little 50% gain where you're standing at. And had you sold anywhere near the top or just did something of that nature. So shout out to anyone that took the call. Shout out to my Patreons. We're starting to make gains again regularly. We actually never stopped making gains. The second the market changed, we got into HNT and made about 70% gains. So just got in at 1336. This thing has never retraced from that buy-in. Okay. So here's your idea right now for HNT. It came back and retested top trend line. Okay. Up, down, up, down. Came back and retested top trend line. Want to see it break on out. Okay. Want to see it break on out to the upside. So. Oh, I was like, oh, my chain on. I look too white. Get it. Get it every day. Sorry. That's the testosterone in me. Got to get it out sometimes. Just got to get it out. Just got to get it out. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yo, I have a subscriber I met. He was in, like, Toronto or something in Canada. I was supposed to give you a session. I want to reach back out to you. I've been thinking about you. If you know who you are, if you remember who you are. I can't remember exactly. I met so many people in the last 2 months. But I want to hook you up, man. Let me know. 110% gains coming out of HNT from where it broke out. Came back for the retest. I mean, that is a retest. Also, now I think it's forming a cup and handle. Let's take a look at what we see here. Bam. It could be forming a bit of a cup and handle. Let's take a look at it on the 4 hour. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's a cup and handle for sure on the 4 hour. Look at that. Get in on that handle and let it ride. I mean, obviously, everything is complacent on Bitcoin, though. Like, if Bitcoin dumps. But this thing is, even with the Bitcoin dump, this thing didn't. So that's why I'm suggesting continue to ladder into HNT. Continue to build a position in this. 500 here, 500 there. Next thing you know, you'll have $5,000 of it. 10 $500 buys without even realizing it. Next thing you know, you are paid in the shade, ready to go. HNT. So right where we see HNT, ready to move, man. Ready to rock out. You see what I'm saying? That's a nice bull right there. Let's get into the chat. I haven't looked at the chat much. I've been just focused on teaching you guys and just getting into the charts on my own. Let me see what's going on with the chat. Can I drive a tank across the neighborhood? Right? Yeah, whatever you want, honey. ICP is a call. It is. Cake goes after B&B. Hey, Lifer, how much Phantom have you accumulated so far? Do you lift, bro? For real. Let the gains begin. Buy MetaMoon. It came out 3 weeks ago and has a good roadmap. White paper. It has celebrity support and has $14 million market cap in 18 months. Can 2000X from here. It's new. The Doge Queen. Buy MetaMoon. She's pushing it. Can you look at DGB later? Yeah. I like Alice of them all. To me, it looks like Bake. Also, Binance NFT Marketplace launched this month. Yeah, that's going to propel Alice pretty big. Bitcoin pumping to the moon. When will you enter Cake again? Maybe never. Maybe never. Damn, man. PancakeBunny with the massive dump. Went all the way to 500, man. Dude, I just sent you an email with my reel. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Do you edit? Because I need some editing done, man. I got some videos that need editing. If anyone wants to help me edit, hook me up. Gato Vecchione, ETH to the moon. Yo, I have a friend named Gina Vecchione. Are you her brother, bro? Is that Gino? ETH to the moon, baby. Did you order an HNT monitor yet? Still need to wait 12 weeks for mine. No, I'm actually going to do the other thing with Holochain. I'm going to go the other direction. I'm going to go Holochain. I'm going to mine with Holochain. I put 10K DGen farm on Polygon called Smelly Cat a few days ago. Already made like 30K farming there. Crazy. Smelly Cat. Yeah, I saw Smelly Cat came out. Alice has bullish divergence on the daily. We'll take a look at Alice as well. It's the one song I didn't like there. This is the song I really like. So HNT, here's a call for it. Get into the handle. This will be your buy zone for HNT. All right. This won't be the first time I gave you guys a cup and handle, and it began to play out. So I want you guys to pay attention. Pick up what I'm putting down, please. Begin to learn how to draw these cup and handles. Begin to understand what they do. They're blessings. We saw a bunch of them, and then we haven't seen them in a while. So when you see them again, something's brewing. Something's going on. And we're starting to see some cup and handles kind of raise their beautiful little faces around town. So say hello to the cup and handle. Make it feel warm and friendly in here, and jump on in. This is going to be the last place you want to get in here. We're getting a golden cross here on the 4 hour. You see the 50 just crossed the 200? I'm just telling you, man. We got the golden cross right there. That's going to spell a breakout out of this cup and handle, even if we go sideways a little longer. So I'm telling you right now, if this comes down to the low at $14.10, that is going to be a blessing. I think it really doesn't. It might even hold support here at $14.97. But I'm saying anything between 14 and 15.43, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay? So that's the call for HNT. Sent you a chart. Looks like it needs a little time, but it looks like bake. Can you check MATIC, please? Or maybe I missed over TA on it. Send in a super chat. Come on, guys. I have not even made an hourly wage at this point. Seriously. Seriously, working for free. Working for free. It's fun working for free. I don't mind it. It's actually my passion, and I love it. But it would be nice to get a bone. I asked for a bone, man. Holochain mining. Can you check MATIC, please? Or maybe I missed over the TA on it. Let's take a look at MATIC for you, man. MATIC USDT. Good afternoon. Just reading up before joining. Last night on the live, you said about the best places to learn how to do these charts. Can you remind me, please? Why don't you go back to the live and write it down next time? Because I don't even know what I said. And that would be a super chat. Like, you want me to take out time out of the live, out of teaching and getting people money, to tell you about something that I talked about already. Which I don't mind doing, man. I don't mind doing. I just like putting you on the spot because I got a chance to. But I'll take a look, Anthony. I got you, brother. I got you, man. The best place to go to learn about how to do the charts, CoinTrader Pro. I use TradingView. TradingView is the spot. You want to use TradingView. Now, MATIC's running out of room, guys. That's running out of room. You see that? Clearly. This trade is still open for MATIC. It hasn't moved in 2 days. It's been exactly at the buy zone for 2 days now. It's a beautiful thing. You want to take advantage of this. On the 4 hour, oversold, ready to rock. Unlike Bitcoin. So the MATIC BTC trade is inverse. So right now, MATIC BTC probably is going to be the play. Why? Well, Bitcoin's high on the 4 hour. MATIC's low on the 4 hour. They're inverse right now. So they're going to be a play. Think about it. MATIC BTC. I'm about to put a boatload of MATIC BTC in the game. MATIC BTC. I'm still in a MATIC BTC trade, by the way. Still in one, completely. Haven't left it. Waiting to double up my BTC. I'm actually going to add to it right now to show you guys I like this trade. It's also a bit of a cup and handle. It's also a bit of a Adam and Eve kind of double bottom in a way. You're back, where's the cup? Well, the cup is here. There's our handle inside the channel. You could say it's even a bigger handle, a broader handle. You could raise the handle here. But I believe it was a handle, broke out. Starting to find its way. I gave it a little room saying what MATIC could come back down to, like, 460, 4,600 sats. And I'd still be happy with that play. PG going to join this week. Just want to read up on the basics. Sign up to his tutoring. MATIC ETH flipped, just changed too. Yeah, they're both going to change. Think about it, because ETH follow Bitcoin, right? So let's take a look. Watch this. We'll juxtapose. Time to juxtapose. When you want to get into the trade, first of all, you want to go into the pair that you're looking at. So we're going to take a look at ETH USDT, and we're going to take a look at MATIC USDT. All right. You want to look at the oscillators on ETH. You want to stay on the same time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour. You see we're approaching oversold on ETH on the 4-hour, right? So telling me that we're not going to break out of this, even though everyone thinks we are. Highly likely we do not. The oscillators are telling you, nay. Just like when we got this low and the oscillator was this low, it told us we weren't going to keep going. So if you can trust that we aren't going to keep going, you got to trust that we aren't going to keep going to the upside as well. Either way. The oscillators are like the ringleaders. They're like if you're in a ring wrestling, they're the guards on the side. Pizza Man still here. Shout out to Rodney Robinson, my dude, man. I'm extremely bullish on ApeSwap as an alternative to Pancake. You know, we found out about ApeSwap. Banana did insane numbers. And I'm with you on that. Hey, I'm correct in assuming Alice and TLM should get a big boost from the Binance NFT release. I do believe that. I'm steadily stacked in my NFT game. I got a good NFT kind of portfolio going. And, you know, I was suggesting guys to get into that NFT game and start kind of at least doing your research. Check out Bitcoin. It's in a breakout. We'll take a look at Bitcoin in 1 second. So right now, look, oversold in the 4-hour, overbought on the 4-hour. So let's take a look at MATIC USDT, though. Make sure we're looking at the same pair at the same time frame. But yeah, like they're both suggesting that this could make a move on Ethereum. So let's look at the MATIC ETH chart. MATIC looks very bullish to me. I'm just, you know, there's the heavy consolidation it did after that dump tells me that the buy pressure is serious. So look, it doesn't matter. MATIC ETH, MATIC BTC, MATIC USDT. Telling us that MATIC is about to do some serious damage. Okay? Was checking out NFT canvas frames this morning and put it on the wish list for the wife. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. What's APR similar to APY? The annual percentage rate as opposed to the annual percentage yield. Okay, what's the difference between APY? APR and APY, okay? What's better? What's the difference? These are simple questions you can ask yourself anytime. Learn about APR and APY, okay? What is APR? APR stands for annual percentage rate. It typically applies to the money you borrow, like a credit card, car loan, personal loan, all right? What is APY? APY stands for an annual percentage yield. It typically applies to money you place in a deposit account, like a savings account, right? What makes informed decisions about APY and APR? The difference. APR and APY both measured interest, but APR measures the interest changed, and APY measures the interest earned. Hey, Sam, I posted this in the Ultimate group, but you're using Ape Board Finance yet? Like Yield Watch, but it shows your wallet, content, yield farms for ETH, BTC, Terra, Sol, and MATIC mainnets. Hey, man, that's a big deal. Ape Board Finance, thank you for telling us. APR is how you get without compounding. APY is with compounding, such as auto compounding. There you go, man. Percentage yield. Exactly. APY is what you earn. APR is the actual rate. Look at Ashley Gardner coming on in there. Banging on him. So you have an APR of 10%, right? But you actually earning how much? Because if you yield 10% every single day, your yield could auto compound to something insane, right? So your yield could be bigger. Make a hoodie similar to Pancake. I'll buy one of them. I have a hoodie similar to Pancake. I got a hoodie out there, but I got to start making my own merchandise. But I like where MATIC is right here on the ETH pair. It's at the bottom of the pattern. It's in a stronger position on the ETH pair than it is in the other pairs. MATIC ETH, baby. MATIC ETH. Bro, can you close the window on the upper left corner? We cannot get the full view. Nah, bro. Not going to happen. There you go. Sorry. I see what you're saying. I'll just move MATIC over here. So take a look. The one which is which you're visible. Bro, all the vaults on DeFi use APY because of auto compounding, while the most manual farms use APR. Thank you, Infogram. I know you're just trying to help out. I appreciate your positive help to the show. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, we got to get the lifer bathrobes. BTC still hovering at 38K. Is this bullish? We'll take a look at it in a second. But right now, we're really focused, man. This is a trade I believe you really want to take. MATIC BTC. Guys, I give you guys live trades all the time. Nobody else does it on the live. Nobody else does it, period. It just does. You don't see it out here in the game. Let's see. My account's up all right. Could be up way more, but not too bad. Let's see what's going on with the MATIC trade. MATIC BTC, man. Just want to keep adding to the BTC trade. Let's see. And you're going to watch me right now continue to add to this MATIC trade. MATIC BTC. Okay, so I'm going to make 50% gain, 0.4. Okay, so look, I'm about to show you my live trading screen. All right, I use 3 commas to trade. That's how I do my due diligence here. Okay, so how you want to trade this? Much love for Sam, the man. I want a lifers to be exposed to Pluton and their 3% crypto debit card. Deep dive, please. Pluton. Harvey Kaplan. Shout out to Harvey, man. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Shout out to your wife. Hope she had a wonderful birthday. I was thinking of you guys enjoying that beautiful weather in Colombia, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Much respect. I'm in Atom ADA BTC. That's still up $192. 11% gains. Continue to gain a little bit of Bitcoin. AMB BTC. That's another trade I gave you guys. I actually made this live on the live stream. AMB BTC. So we're going to just continue to make $300 in Bitcoin a day and just continue to add to Bitcoin. Beautiful, beautiful trades. Okay, so I want to take a MATIC BTC trade down. All right. So I was getting out my handy calculator. The price of Bitcoin is at $37,914. $37,914. I'm going to divide it or times it by 0.0463553. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3 5s. Yeah, 4635553. Yeah, okay. That's going to give me $1,700 in BTC. I believe we're going to make a move against BTC. We're going to limit in at 49.11. Okay, we're not going to put the whole in there. We're going to put about 25%, 400. We're going to ladder into these trades. Okay, we're going to show you exactly what's going down. We're going to look at the MATIC BTC trade right now. Okay. To me, BTC looks extended. Even if it has a little bit of a rally, it looks extended. I think people are going to sell off into BTC, and I think they're going to go into MATIC. And so I'm going to do that before the masses because I believe that's what's going to go down. All right. I believe we can get even a little lower here. I believe the price can jut down a little lower too, to about 40, 44 sats. But if not, it is seeming it could be doing this. It's close. Now, where do you put a stop loss? We got to look for our support and resistance regions. Look, and look what I just saw, actually, and no one else said this online. Shoulder, head. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Head and shoulder pattern, ready to rock with a deep, deep head. Pause. But breaking to the upside. Funny how you can just say pause and it's just enough. Like, it's just funny, right? How our society, man. I love it. But there is the measured move of this inverted head and shoulders that we just found, caught our eyes on there. Right? Bit of the inverted head and shoulder there. Lock in the grading, but that's definitely an inverted head and shoulder for sure. It's got a twisted headline, like, it's not perfect, but look at that. So on the 4 hour, and we're extremely oversold. Take a look at that daily. Daily is extremely oversold too. I mean, MATIC's ready to rock, but Bitcoin's opposite. Bitcoin's overbought. So, I mean, to me, this is kind of a gimme. It's too much of a gimme, Too much of a gimme, man. MATIC BTC. So we're going to ladder into these trades and we're going to make moves. Scared money does not make money. I'll tell you that right now. 49 to 11, starting to make a move. We were at 49.13 just a second ago. So we're going to create this trade. Take profit. Where is our take profit? We want to sell at about 10,500. So I'll go at about 10,000 even. So at about 10,000 sats. So I go to my beautiful, beautiful program called 3 commas. Shout out to 3 commas, guys. I'm using 3 commas every single day. Learn how to use 3 commas with me. It's not that hard. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. If you really need to learn, find Mooning Papa on YouTube. He'll teach you everything you need to go. Good morning, Lifer. Hey, is the last time you super chatted you about BSOCIal? You said you would check back on it. Just curious. Thank you, Gabrielle D. BSOCIal. We'll take a look at BSOCIal. Sweater Sam, shout out to C Money up in the spot. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for the $50 super chat. Much respect. Much respect to Harvey Kaplan. We're going to take a look at that Plu for you, man. So 49.40, this thing is just ripping in our face. It's ripping in our face because people are probably watching my channel like, yo, I'm going to get in on this. I'm going to go 50%. Or should I go 100%? Oh, I got 0.9 in there. Ooh, see, I had more Bitcoin than I thought, actually. Hold up. I was about to say, this is all the Bitcoin I just bought at 35K too. So it's up like 3K. So I bought a bunch of Bitcoin on the low, and now I'm going to flip it on MATIC, right? That's the idea here. 3794 times 0.09271106. So I got 35 hundo. So if I go in for 25, okay, there we go. Damn, it's ripping. We're going to create the trade. We want to get out at 10,000. Remember that? So we're going to put a 10 there. I know I put a 10 there. It's just slow. 100% gains. Stop loss. Okay. If this dumps on us, right? There's a level here. Bam. 3975. And there's another level right there at 25745. Okay. So 3975 is a proper place to put a stop loss. Okay. 3975. 20% gain loss. It's a little steep. To gain 100% though, 5-to-1 risk reward ratio. Let me see if I can shave. Let me go to a smaller time frame and see what's going on. Heavy support right there at 4425. And then another good strong support there at about 4108. So we have 2 support regions here. Also, I'm going to look for some. We have the 50-day moving average starting to make a cross here on the 4 hour as well. Let's look at the 1 hour. We have the 200-day, and we're playing with the 200-day. And usually once we break above it, that's going to hold support region too. So you know what? I think we're safe to put a stop loss at 4100, 4108, 40, even 4200. 4200 looks proper to me. And we're going to shave that. 420, baby. There you go. 15% stop loss for 102% gains. That's nearly a 10-to-1 risk-reward ratio. About an 8-to-1. 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 5 is 40. 120. No, so 7. This is about a 7-to-1 risk-reward ratio. So 7 times 3 is 70. 7 times 5 is 35. Is 105. So yes. And at 4963, I was telling you to get it in this at 48 sats. This thing is continuing to rip on us in front of our faces. This is going to be the trade of the day, man. And I know it's like, but it's been MATIC for weeks. But you know what? You ride the trend till the trend's done, man. So you just saw me make a MATIC trade right there. Stop loss 49. Try to get in at 49.58. Are we going to buy in? Show me that money. Okay, and we're in for MATIC. Excellent. Excellent. Down in audio BTC. Down in Litecoin BTC. I'm not afraid to show you my down trades. I made them in 5/16. I'll hold them for 2-3 months. Eventually, Litecoin will outperform Bitcoin, and so will audio. Both of these will. So will Sol. Holding Sol will never be a bad idea, I believe. So there you go. And we got into MATIC. 49.50 sats. We got in at 49. They gave me 49.85. It's funny. I don't. Freaking guys. These guys. And I'm going to ladder into that trade. I'm definitely going to put all of that $3,900 into this trade. So it just does a live trade for everyone here on the live stream. Nobody does that. I talked you through it. I went over why I liked it. I found the trade with you guys and like made you could see why I made the logical idea that it is highly likely to trade MATIC against Bitcoin right now. Okay? Highly likely. And it's the BTC pair. Remember, the USDT pair could go down when Bitcoin goes down. So remember that too as well. And also, this could fall lower from the pattern. The pattern could be bigger like this. It could be coming back down here. Okay, to 4444. So that's not out of the table too. And that's where you would grab a little more. MATIC BTC. Let's get back into the charts. Let's get a sip of water. Dance time. Shout out to Mixed Josh Soul. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you, BSOCIAL. Okay, let's take a look at Pluton for my man. Let's do a deep dive, man. $50 super chat. That renders a deep dive. Let's do a deep dive.
No, that's a lot of damage.
I think Pluton could do that. Let's take a look. I got to get a deep dive. I'm going to get a deep dive button. I'm going to make a bunch of buttons. Deep dive. And I'll assign them to my soundboard, and we can have fun with those. Doge making a bit of a comeback in the last couple days. Interesting. EGLD starting to do its thing little by little. And you know what? Cody BTC starting to make a move against Bitcoin as well. Kava BTC is up a little bit, and Atom BTC is up a little bit. I'm still in an Atom BTC trade. I'm still in a Cody BTC trade. I'm still in a Kava BTC trade. I'm still in a Golem BTC trade. I'm still in a Ren BTC trade. I'm telling you right now, Ren BTC is sitting in a sweet spot. It's been down $100 since I got into the trade for a long time. And that means it's really kind of bottomed out against Bitcoin. I believe Ren BTC is about to make a big move. We're going to look at that in a second after our deep dive with Pluton. So thank you guys so much for coming on in. Thank you for sharing your precious asset with me. Thank you to all the new Patreons. We got a bunch of new Patreons yesterday. Much love to all you people. Thank you so much for joining my Patreon. I appreciate it. I will work extremely hard to keep you guys on tack. This is my full-time job. I have nothing else distracting me. This is it. I do this day and night, 16, 18 hours a day, busting my butt all the time, looking at the charts, going through what I can to help you guys. We're going to look at some of the calls that I made. We're going to look at where they're at, what's going on. We're going to kind of reassess some of the things that we're looking at. Binance coin back to $400 and booming. I mean, to get it at $200 was a steal. Remember that. A lot of things starting to kind of recover. 21% gains across the board in the last week. 15% here. Even Bitcoin up 1%, up 4.6% in the last 24 hours, holding $37,900. Chainlink starting to do its thing. The internet computer sitting at this 106, 107 region. We're going to take a look at that too. That could be a good trade. It's laying on lines of support. It's sitting in a falling wedge, about to make a break to the upside. MATIC positioned itself very strong from 179 to 182 for the last 3-4 days. Now it's starting to make a move up 2.44% in the last hour, ready to stick its head out. Only down 3% in the last 7 days. Solana, we talked about Solana a lot. Really like Solana. Getting it at $22 was a steal. It's now up 13% in the last week alone. Okay, and the list goes on. VeChain back to 13. I did sell some VeChain at 10 cents. I'm trying to get back in. I'm kind of like, damn. It's one of my favorite coins, my favorite positions. To not own my VeChain makes me feel strange. But I'm just watching the market. I'm playing it very, very patiently. Okay. Kusama back up in the spot. PancakeSwap doing its thing up 15%. Across the board, we're seeing heavy movement and the coins of strong fundamentals. FTX is a strong fundamental token. FTX coin. Celsius is a strong fundamental token. We talked about Celsius at 640. It's now at 736. Already up $1 on the Celsius call. And I gave you this call when the market was very sketchy and people didn't know what was going on. I searched through the market and I found you guys plays that still made dough. It's really strange. I did see some people who canceled from my Patreon, and I feel bad for those people because whoever they are, it's like they got emotional, they let the market take their mind astray, and they left the group, and it's like the group is really going to push you through and find your way through. You know what I'm saying? But also some people might have got distracted. You never know why someone doesn't want to kick it. You know what I'm saying? They have their own issues, right? So I can't look at that as anything I did. But I did ask them, hey, is there a reason why you left the Patreon? Can I be better? Is there something I didn't do? You know, is there something you want more? You know, what else can I do? What else could I do to make it better for you? Top 100 coin. I can't believe Sia coin broke into the top 100. I remember when this thing was a nothing coin. I bought this for 008 way back in the day. This is decentralized internet, man. They've been trying really hard to keep it moving. Phantom in the top 100 now. Dude, any coin in the top 100, watch out. Graph in the top 100. It's one of my biggest holdings, man, and it's been being beat down Pirate Chain broke into the top 100, up 31% in 7 days, up 20% in the last 24 hours. We gave the call yesterday to get into Pirate Chain. Look, it's broken to the top 100, man. I'm telling you, man. And this thing was $12 a coin not too long ago. Use this time to buy the coins that you really like, guys. This was a beautiful time to get in. Helium already into 7. We gave you that. We gave you this trade as well at 1367 in the last 7 days. While the market was sketchy, we pulled out numerous coins that did very well and showed strength. So because we look at the market, we study the market, you know, I'm focused every single day on trying to help my patrons. That's all I do, man. You guys are my number one priority. As if you were a little baby. I want to keep you guys safe, ready to go, know what's going on. I want to keep you educated, and I also want to give you the calls that make sense at the time. And I want to explain why they make sense and give you that insight. Look, I talked about Engine Coin. Don't miss on Engine Coin. I went over it numerous times throughout the last week. Up 31%. Coins that people really had it that kind of skyrocketed. Telling you, Telcoin right now, still a steal right now. So Telcoin in the top 100. A lot of awesome coins in the top 100 that are really doing damage. Terra, right? Theta Fuel. T-Fuel is going to make a move. They have a mainnet coming out. We talked about T-Fuel. That's another up. Dude, every single call I gave you T-Fuel up 30%. I gave you Helium doing its thing. I gave you so I gave you T-Fuel. I gave you Helium. I talked about Phantom, which is only up 5%, but I talked about Phantom at 28, right? And what's the other one? Pirate Chain, you know. Other strong call. Engine Coin. Even Zilliqua. Talked about, you know, Zilliqua up 19%. Talked about Telcoin, which actually did make a move, came back down a little bit. But yeah, these are all the calls that I made, man. Just because, and they were basically looking at what they gave us. I really dislike ICP, and I will never buy it. Phantom was top 70 earlier. It's been dropping hard. LOL. Phantom is going to be a really good project, man. I need to take the money going to the bank now. I need you to take the money going to the bank now. Sam, I'm paying for mine today. That's my word. Yeah, because I have admins, man, that they go through the Patreon and they see who paid and who doesn't, and like they kick people out. Like that's just their job. That's their job. They do that for me because, you know, I can't have people who don't pay hanging out in the rooms. Shout out to XRP Muser, man. Hey, bro, could you have a quick look at Mina Protocol? Hold on, I want to take a look at this Pluton. We looked at Mina yesterday a lot closely. We spent a lot of time on Mina, man. We really did. I'll go over it for you one more time, but if you're chilling, we went over it yesterday in depth. So Pluton. Plutus. I've gone over Plutus many times, actually. I was like, this is Plutus, right? I'm pretty sure it was Plutus. Bank on crypto. Receive a UK short code and account number on European IBAN within minutes. Open an account. Manage fiat. Dude. You probably can't do it in the US, right? But that's cool. I'm going to create a Plutus account. I mean, that's just dope. I like it already, right? I just started with their website. See how they tell you what they do immediately and they get you engaged? Smart marketers. Open a free Plutus account. You can create an account anywhere from anywhere in the UK or Europe. UK or Europe. Quick account setup and KYC. Transfer funds and track expenses. See, I'm not about the KYC. I want a decentralized world, man. So that to me is where it stops. I like it. It's cool. Plutus Dex. I like everything. But that to me, the KYC is where it stops. But you know what we do? Everyone has to use something. Like I use Coinbase. So maybe this is a better 30% crash reward and up to 50% cash back. I mean, that's way better than Coinbase. So if you guys are in Europe and you're onboarding, looks like you should be onboarding on Plutus for sure. So definitely a better, a competitor. And there should be a competitor to Coinbase that gives you better rewards. I should come up with a Coinbase, my own Coinbase company. It gives you better rewards. You know what I'm saying? MATIC doing its thing, man. MATIC. I love you guys, man. Nico TRO. But yeah, Plutus looks really nice. Let's take a look at where Plutus is on the charts, where you can get Plutus, what markets it's in, and what's going down. It's on KuCoin, man. KuCoin has the gems, baby. KuCoin has the gems, man. If you don't have a KuCoin account, you are seriously missing out. Let's take a look at this coin, Plutus. On KuCoin. Pluton. And wow, undervalued too. I love it. Undervalued. No one paying attention. A bunch of traders not even knowing what it is, right? Shout out to the 10 pound, man. We'll get into what you're talking about there in a second. Hey, bro, could you take a quick look at the Mina protocol? It's new. Hey, guys, I am so slow. I just realized you can click on these. Sometimes people hop around or concentrate with a particular group. You can't pay everyone. They might be back. There you go, man. So I should have been doing this all along. I didn't even know you could click on these. Ah, the guy. I learn something every day, guys. Every day, So take a look at Plutus. Let's take a look at Plutus right now on USDT. 4 hours and running. Let's take a look at what's going down. Really like Plutus as a project. I think it's, you know, Coinbase doesn't give you any cash back. They do have a card coming out now that I did apply to, and I think it's coming soon. I'm going to be really excited about my card. It's sad, though. I think I could see myself skimming off the top sometimes in a way that I never would before. I'm going to try to, they probably looked at some spending like, well, we get these people to spend. So, look, we have the double bottom forming outside of this. All right, guys, I'm about to blow you away. We have 228 people watching. I want to show you something insane, all right? Bitcoin does the same things over and over again, all right? BTC USDT. Bitcoin does the same things over and over again. You'd be like, what does he mean? I'm like, well, if you go back into Bitcoin's time frame anywhere you want, and if you want to know where Bitcoin going, what's happening with Bitcoin, go back to the past. Can you give an update on the Phantom ecosystem as a whole? I mean, it's strong, it's robust, it's growing, it's doing really well. Spirit Swap is an awesome coin and doing very well. Stabilize around $10 too. So look what Bitcoin does. It forms rising wedges, and then it likes to break down to double bottoms. And you'd be like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, let me show you. There's Bitcoin on a rising wedge here, and it's going to break down into a double bottom. You're never going to see this on any channel, guys. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. If you're watching right now, do not go anywhere. I'm about to show you the magic of Bitcoin. I broke down how Bitcoin moves. It falls out of a rising wedge. It makes a double bottom. Okay? You'd be like, okay. That was one time. You're like, all right, fine. Watch. Watch. This is all Bitcoin does. Over and over again, dude. You'd be like, no. I'm like, yep. You'd be like, how? I'm like, well, watch. So look. Here it forms a rising wedge. I'm going to do this super fast. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to teach you how Bitcoin moves, guys. You're about to learn. And it made a double bottom there. See the W? And then it broke to the upside. Then it made another rising wedge. No, I'm going to blow your minds. Honestly, blow your minds. All 230 of you guys about to blow your minds. Let's get those likes up to 200 likes. You got 230 people in here. We're not getting the likes. Let's get the likes. Down, up, down. Bit of a double bottom there. Okay, broke out. It does the same things over and over again, guys. Whether it's on if I make it smaller time frame, you'll see this is a W2. You just can't see it because it's a small time frame. If I switch over to the 1 hour and start doing this, watch. It does the same stuff over and over again, guys. Let me just finish. Give me 2 minutes to blow your absolute minds. All right? I'm going to make this a separate video. I've been talking about this for a long time. One day I sat down and I really just worked it until I figured it out. It took me a while, though. And you just got to bear with me. But when I'm done, you're going to be like, what is this man? Is he serious? And look. So look, double bottom out of here. Okay? And all it does is make these wedges and double bottoms. And it does it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it does it inside and out, big and small, small and big. So here's our rising wedge again. And then there's our double bottom again. You could almost say it was right there. Insane, right? And then keeps doing it. Then it makes another rising wedge here. Look at this. Don't go anywhere, guys. Like, you're going to miss out on some of the most insane data you've ever seen in your life. Like, I'm telling you right now. I've only done this like 4 times in the last 6 months on the live. And today I feel I'm inspired to hook you guys up. Nobody will give you this. This is insane. Look, rising wedge to a double bottom. That's all Bitcoin does. I'm telling you right now. They got bored with the market makers got bored. We're like, oh, we're just going to do the same things every time. right? And so it's small and big. It does it in the bigger time frames. It does it in the smaller time frames. Like, you just keep seeing it. So once you recognize this, you start being like, oh, this is what Bitcoin does. It makes a falling wedge, and it breaks to the down, and it breaks to a double bottom out of the falling wedge. There was another double bottom there that broke into another rising wedge that broke into a double bottom. Look. See? Double bottom. That was a double bottom. Keep tracking it. Tell me I'm wrong. I'll show it to you 1,000 times over. I figured this out. Sitting in the charts. It's insane. And it just does it over and over and over again. Like, this is Bitcoin, guys. All right? So look, now I'm going to blow your mind. So now look, we've seen, how many have we done now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could do this all day long. Like, we could just do it over and over again. I could pick any place and be like, yeah, there's the rising wedge with the double bottom. And you'd be like, how is this man doing this? Like, is this for real? Like, is this for real? Is this for real? Or is this insane? Like, is someone programming this? And then, like, you'd be like, no, dude, like, we live in a simulation and I figured it out. I spent so much time in the charts. I cracked the code, baby. Look, I cracked the code, man. Look, I really did. Look, shout out to Jose Patricio for showing me this, like, kind of sitting me down and, like, giving me the beginnings of this idea, and then I kind of ran with it. Bam. And then it breaks to the downside. And does the double bottom again. I mean, I couldn't be able to do this if I couldn't make this stuff up. And now I'm going to blow your minds right now. Watch. What do you think we are in the bigger scheme of things? In the same... Look what we did. Come on, man. Like, it's, you guys are going to laugh, right? But now when we go to the bigger time frame, where we are, it's a microcosm, guys. It's the Truman Show. We live in the frickin' Truman Show. Someone is playing tricks on us, man. And if you don't think so, if you don't think someone's playing a trick on us right now, then how am I able to do this? Look, to a double bottom. To the double bottom. Look, I'm just... There was the rising wedge to a double bottom. Look, so if I didn't just prove an insane point of how Bitcoin moves in the exact same way, whether it's on a small time frame, big time frame, little time frame, this blows my mind every time. So shout out to everyone here, man. If you just saw that, you just got given a gift. You just got seen something that just absolutely will blow your mind. All right. Master, thank you for teaching, and God bless you. Please don't give up on us. I'll never give up on you, man. I love y'all, man. Smash that like button, man. Don't give up on me, bro. He said MATIC has only gone down since you said to buy. I didn't say to buy. I said the ladder in. Listen. And I also told you that it looked like it could go to the downside, and I opened up the pyramid. Look, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. All right? There was a reason. Look, I said I opened up the chart because I said it could come back down to this line here. I said you may want to get in at 4448. Listen. Please listen. All right? Please listen. You are the GOAT, man. Shout out to David, man. It's the market makers taking turns. Master, thank you for your teaching. It really is, though. It really is, man. Crypto Lifer, knowing this wedge and double bottom, how can I use this knowledge to time any entry? Charlie O'Brien. What you can do is you can begin to short the falling wedges whenever you see them. So you could time shorts out the falling wedge. And honestly, it goes through almost any other coin too. Any opinions on Filecoin? We really, really like Filecoin, man. New to your channel, that is pretty interesting. Thank you so much. Anyone coming on into the live stream, thank you for jumping on in. 238 people watching, 176 likes. Can we get the likes up to 200? That would be such a blessing for me, please. I don't mind begging, man. Let's get it going, man. Clown base, so sad. Yeah, their rates probably below. Yeah. MATIC dollar would be okay. Yeah, you can play MATIC USDT. I can catch a break. You told me to screenshot you for a first time question. I hit you with 2 super chats and I get no love. I just would like your opinion on BSOCIal. I'm gonna get to BSOCIal, man, but it's just not gonna be when you want it. It's gonna be when the time happens in the show. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna get, like, I'm gonna go to all the super chats and answer them all. You just gotta learn patience, man. Please have some patience, please. Amazing live today. Let us know what you do and think about yield farming on the book. The Wall Street era is over by DeFiYield.app. I mean, that's awesome. I like that. I think Wall Street era is over and DeFi will take over. I will become the new Wall Street banker, right? We will become the new people up in the game. Shout out to Gabriel D. We're going to go over BSOCIal right now. Shout out to Gabriel. I got you, bro. I got you. I got you, man. I got you. Let's take a look at what BSOCIal is all about. Let's take a look at what's going on. I believe we've gone over this before. Been a couple months. I remember talking about this though. BankSocial. I like it already. I like the name already. I just kind of like it. $1 million in trading volume today. It's on the Ether mainnet. Stay away. But gas fees haven't been too bad recently. They actually went down a lot ever since people kind of left the market, so to speak. It's back to the OGs. An evolution in lending. BankSocial is a first of its kind decentralized finance peer-to-peer lending platform built on Ethereum. Initially, members will be encouraged to hold BSOCIal crypto by redistributing all token sales. Our vision is to build a proprietary block score social credit scoring system and social consensus lending pool built with the security of smart contracts. A social credit score? It's kind of weird. Built with the security of, I just don't like that like, China government social credit score thing going. Creeps me out. To provide asset-backed lending to the world. BankSocial is by the people for the people, but maybe it's more like how good you are and like how it's like your Facebook and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Finding a financial system that rewards you. BankSocial plans to socialize lending for the world, implementing a social business that works on social capitalism. Our vision is to be the first lending platform of its kind, built from the ground up, utilizing blockchain to share the value created in lending systems with people who fund the loans. The BankSocial roadmap outlines by our vision for building a first-of-its-kind, socialized, autonomous peer-to-peer funding network secured by the Ethereum blockchain to create liquidity and reward all token holders' interest, using the block score algorithm to analyze a member's credit worthiness. I get it. I kind of like that. So it's going to find out like how many times you paid, if you're worth paying back, and they're going to kind of give you a social credit score, I guess. They're going to give you a credit score, see if you're worth taking some credit on. I get it. Pretty interesting, right? Tokenomics. This economic behind our token is massively designed with BSOCIal token holders in mind. The fact that it's on the blockchain means it's safe, secure, and transparent. I kind of like this. Okay, I'm with it. And it's time we bring lending back to the people. Website launched, Ethereum ERC token launched with a confirmed trading pair. Liquidity, ERC20 token, 1,000 wallet holders. Listed on 5 exchanges, not yet. 250,000 donations raised, not yet. Begin building BankSocial, phase 2. 5,000 Telegram members is what they got so far. Okay, so it's at the very beginning stages. Who knows if they're ever going to do exactly what they say they're going to do. It's at the beginning stages. I like what's going on. Telegram looks like it's moving. Cool. I'm with that. So look what I get right here from this person here, Harlan McIntosh. Hope you like this offer. We specialize in groups of pumps and dumps, so together we can easily make 2 to 20x in BNB. We'll actually be doing our first pump on June 5th. This is stuff that I get, man, every day. When you're a YouTube guy, these people come at you every day with the most outlandish ideas. With a group of 500 to 1,000 participants, we can safely move these crap coins to 2 to 20x. Chat. The chat is BSC pumps. Yo, a mega BSC pump. Like, this is crazy, man. Oh, man. Wow. What kind of editing are you looking for? I like to help you with rendering with the GPUs I have. Okay, boss, I'm on. I will take it down. I want people more. Amazing. Yeah, so 4885. See, start a drop. So you never, that's why you don't put it all in. I got $3,000. I went in for 700. Yeah, what's going on? You got NFTs? You had NFTs?
It's a book I made in school.
You made a book in school? What does it say? What I did. Okay, show them what you did.
So, this is my planner.
Okay. Wait.
It's a planner.
Okay.
So there's my planner, and then...
Hurry, we got a lot of people watching that want a lot of good information, honey. We got to give them what they want.
But
They don't really...
then I went
They,
to Walden Pond.
oh, you wait, you went to Walden Pond?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then... Let's just say then I went to the donut store.
And then she went to the donut store. Handmade donuts from the last 20 years.
Ate the donuts.
And she ate the donuts. I can't believe people just left the stream right now. Isn't that crazy? 10 people just left the stream because my daughter, I'm giving her some time. Whatever, you know what? I'm going to give her time, man.
Jack.
I'm not going to be a bad dad, man. I'm not going to be a bad dad for views.
Last time, then I went back to school on my computer.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, sweetie. I just lost 20 people. Appreciate it. Okay, Boz, I'm on it. I mean, that's crazy, right? I lost 30 people just now when she came in and I let her do that. Be a good dad, that's worth way more. I know, but at the same time, people do come here to, like, they don't come here to look at kids' drawings. I'm being honest. Like, I'm a hardcore businessman. I really am. I'm a cutthroat businessman. And honestly, like, people didn't come here to watch a kid, show them to freaking... Everyone knows she's the talent. You're a good dad. Don't let anyone tell you different. Dashcoin TA, please, bro. But it's sad. I just lost mad people, man. Damn, man. I worked so hard to get the viewership up. And gain your daughter's love and respect. Father gang. What is it between 25 Patreon and the 100? You can't join the $25 Patreon. It was for the people that first supported me when I first began. You know what I'm saying? I signed out Patreon, so it's all good. Thank you so much, Anthony. Appreciate that. New economy, work-life balance. If they left, shouldn't have been here in the first place. Shout out to Juan De La Una, man. You're the man, dude. I appreciate it. He said F them. Oh, man. You know, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. I feel you. Thank you, $5 for your daughter from Tommy G. Buy Marlin coin. That was a son. Felipe. A bunch came in from the BSOCIAL Telegram group live. Shout out to everyone here, man. I could have been from a different reason that people left, not the same. You do great info for free and you stop for 2 minutes. It's okay. I'm not leaving, mate. I have 2 kids. I know how it's like. You're a legend. Love your work. Thank you so much, Tommy. You're a man. You're a legend, dude. Tommy, there's 30 people that are just bad parents. No worries. Definitely do not need them. Part of the reason I watch so often is because you're a family man, bro. Shout out to Aaron Chapman. Thank you so much, Aaron. I appreciate that, man. 200 likes, 30 paper hands just left. Oh, my God. Maybe your daughter could do some videos. Crypto for kids. 200 likes. Here to stay. Okay, so BSOCIAL looks pretty cool. All right, I want to look at what it looks like on the charts, though. I want to look at it on the charts. It's a very, very small coin, though. Interesting. Lending. It is one of those tiny deflationary coins. I almost didn't notice that. So the website made it look a little more substantial. So I'll hand that to them. They cloaked it pretty well. It's only on Uniswap. That's the only place you can get it on. So let's take a look. BSOCIAL. But TradingView's been able to handle these things, so let's see. BSOCIAL with the wrapped ETH. Oof. Had a nice pump when it started. So had you learned about it on the low, your 2,000% gains. Great. Came back again. 236% gains. Now it's down. So, had you been here, you're still up pretty big. Had you got in at the very bottom, you're still up 2,000%. Had you got in at the bottom, yeah, you were up 5,000%. Isn't that crazy? You get in these at the beginning, you're 10x. 200 likes just because of the beautiful kid, man. Thank you very much, bro. Most streamers only get 10% like versus views. You're killing it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. Yeah, 214 people watching, 200 likes. Man, we're at 100%, baby. 100%. A breakout or a fake out? You know, I believe it's a fake out because you saw what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. BSOCIAL, man. You know what? Let's look at support and resistance now. Because these little coins really do respect the TA. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so what do we see? I mean, it's kind of a giant... Look at this. It's kind of in a giant cup and handle. See that? It's in a rising wedge. So 1 hour is a little overbought, but 4 hours oversold, ready to rock. So I'd see it comes down a little more. something like this. Comes back down to the sweet spot. And, you know, that would you get in if you want to get into BSOCIal. That's the only thing. You know, I'm not making this trade, though, and I think I'm going to stay away from it. But, you know, it looks cool. Boss, you're a beautiful dad. Shout out to Ruben Rodriguez. Thank you, man. He looks like Daniel Craig, 007, after the flu. After the flu? Why after the flu? Why do I have to look like he had after the flu? Damn. Keep that balance. The daughter stays. I love y'all, man. Y'all rock, man. Y'all are the best, man. You're the best, man. Okay, she draw a pond. Oh, yeah, she draw a pond, and you guys said pond. I get it. We went to the pond, and you guys were like, what about pond? Interesting. I'm picking up what you're putting down, man. I didn't put it up. I didn't get it at first. I got a call for pond here in a double. Look, pond is in a pond BTC. Sitting in a cup and handle. Right there. You can clearly see the cup and handle. It broke out of the cup and handle. Now it's riding that top trend line. It really is riding the top trend line, which is kind of interesting. And it's in a bigger cup and handle. See that? I see pond breaking up and going 128%. That's what I see happening. Going all the way up to a 539 Satoshis. So that's what I see. Satoshi. I said that on purpose, but it doesn't sound funny. Satoshi. You can't even say it wrong. Satoshi. Looks like your daughter is learning the ropes early about the cups and handles. She knows the deal, man. She knows the deal. Network down with FTM, KSM, Opera Chain. Network down. Phantom Kusama Opera Chain. Oh, no. Can you look at MATIC USDT? I know you already looked at MATIC BS. It's the same thing, man. It's going to break out. And it's going to go to $3. How's that? How's that? How is that? Okay. For your daughter super chat, I just want to look at... Oh, then they don't let you click the super chats, though. Should be a place where you could find all the super chats. If you scroll to the top... Let me see here. I want to make sure I didn't miss a super chat. For your daughter. See, now I can't go back far enough to see the old super chats, which I usually can, but now I can't. It's kind of as far as it goes. Thank you from BSOCIal. Much respect, man. I got you, bro. Much respect to you, man. Thank you very much. Just sub 2 days ago and put to work your TA. You show me so far in KNC. KNC busted out. Justin Killier. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why people join the Patreon. I make you the money to join the Patreon. The Patreon's for giving back. Hey, if you're not a giving person, then you make money off me and then you keep it moving. But if you are, you make money and you love it, man. So it's kind of the idea, man. You know. Oh my God, guys, I gotta go. I have to be at a meeting right now. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of the live stream. I appreciate you guys so much. I gotta jump. I got a meeting to be at 11:30. My wife was supposed to tell me about. But, hey, I got to bounce, guys. I have a super important meeting to be at. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for all the super chats. Thank you for all the love. Sorry I have to cut this short early today, but it is what it is. I'll be back tomorrow at 9:30. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, hit that outro. I love you guys. And with that, we're going to slow this music down. And I'm going to say thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. We're going to say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I had to run. I actually wanted to be here for another hour. I was loving the live stream. I was feeling the energy, and everything was going well today. And I had way more coins to go over, but I have a meeting that I have to go to right now that's so important, and I'm actually late for at the moment, and I have to go. So we're going to run that outro. I'm going to tell you guys how much I love you. I will see you tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Remember, crypto is